My name is Dr Messier. I'm a university professor from Universitat de Québec in Montreal, and I'm actually interested in the forest management and forest ecology of actually all forests in the world. I am in the CTFC here. Actually, I've been coming here for many times. I have many collaborations with various researchers here. We are looking at actually a better understanding of the dynamics of natural forests and managed forests, and also how to bring more complexity in the management of our forests. So we have some collaboration and students exchange, and it's very important and interesting for me and my students to come here and to actually see a different type of forest. So the forests are different, and this is important for us so that we have a better understanding of how forest works in general. I like the CTFC. I come here regularly because it's situated in a beautiful region of Catalonia in the countryside, and I particularly enjoy the facilities, great new facilities, new buildings, very inspiring for people coming here. And I actually like the mix of people at the CFT that do more fundamental research and more applied research. And also, I mean, an interesting aspect, people are often asking me, what do you get by coming to Catalonia? The forests are different. And I think for me and for my students, what we get is actually a different perspective on forestry, nature. One big difference, of course, is the forests here have been influenced by human for thousands of years, whereas in Canada we have more natural forests. And it gives us a very different perspective on what is natural, what is the influence of man on the forest, and even that you could have actually a very nice functional forest even after 2,000 years of human influence. So I think this is very insightful for our students and for me, and I think we are learning different things. Another thing that I will mention that is very critical is probably the climate. Here people are very concerned about water, whereas in our country water is not a big problem. So just to come into an ecosystem where the limiting factors is totally different is actually a very interesting exercise for students to open their mind, because we too often believe when you study an ecosystem close to home that all forests in the world are the same, and it's very important to come to a new system and really understand maybe that different systems function differently, and I think it allows students to have a much broader view, and it will really enrich their training. So these exchanges are very, very important.